This has been really, really a blessing to be here under this roof at the fairgrounds. And I think other people are enjoying it as well, because we have handicap parking out here, we have continually for rains, we have a roof over our head, and the sculpture, we don't have to rebuild that 2 and 3 times. So I'm not out there half the night doing that and rebuilding things that we've already built. So it's a great thing. Love it. We have designed that in that open-air building, so you'll be able to pull into the fairgrounds off of the main entrance on Sandusky Street, and you'll be able to come in and you'll just follow the arrows and you can go, and actually you'll be able to drive a lot closer to the sand sculpture. Handicap vans and different things will be accessible, and you'll be able to come by and see the sand sculpture 24 hours a day. The sand trucks arrive, and when the sand trucks come in, we start forming up the sand as it's dumped, and there's over 250 tons of this. So.
Wow. How much, I mean, I'm assuming that you kind of sketched this out as to what you want it to look like before it actually starts to take shape. Or I mean, you don't just look at the sand and say, okay, I'm going to do this here, or I'm going to put this scene there, or whatever.
You know, it's a kind of a common question I get every year, and they say, Roger, I want to see the master plan. And I said, there's not any master plan. This is just what it is.
Wow.
I go out there, and every year I get real inspired. I know where the inspiration comes from. Of course, I'm always praying, saying, God, anytime there's people coming. And yet it happens. This is going to be the 11th year, and there's always certain scenes that you do see, such as Christ on the cross, which I feel is very, very important. The sculptures are large, and it's about 75 feet across, about 10 feet high, and there's several new things that are added each year. And it's inspired because of different things. This year we're going to have called Michelle's Wall, and people that have lost somebody or have a special verse, we're going to try to inscribe on the back side, on Michelle's Wall, it's going to be different verses out of the Bible. And so if you have one, please bring it down, and we'll try to get it up for you.
That is neat.
Of all the other volunteers and all the people that come together as a common denominator for something that's happening here for the last 10 years, they pour their hearts out, their time, their energy, and you know what they get paid? Nothing. And it's because of who they are, because of the type of community we live in and the love of the Lord. Say hi to the Courier. You know, when you do a sculpture like this, and people come and people go for 3 weeks' time, and at that time, I always say, you know, the Lord brings who needs to be down there to see what they need to see, and at that time, it's time.